What's going on, you guys? Today we got a interesting video concept. We're going to be doing a fantasy booking the Royal Rumble using my WWE action figures. I'm not going to be posing them around or doing anything like that. Before we get started, make sure you follow me on all my socials, Instagram, YouTube, and Instagram. Let's go ahead and get to entrant number one. Entrant number one is Kevin Owens, starting off the Royal Rumble strong. Look at that awesome fix-up I did too. Thank you very much. Number two is none other than the returning Chris Jericho. I think this would be an amazing, crazy reaction. Kevin Owens' former best friend back in the WWE being number two in the Rumble. Just imagine. So, of course, it's going to start with them staring at each other. Kevin Owens in disbelief. And they're going to start throwing punches, doing the whole shebang. Maybe they go to hug and Chris Jericho hits them, or other way around. Who gives a damn? But then number three comes out. A newer talent, Carmelo Hayes, is now in the mix with Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho at number three. These three will be going at it. Carmelo Hayes showing off, doing what he does until number four. The OG, Kofi Kingston, is number four. I know I'm using this ugly figure, but gotta do what we gotta do. Again, Kofi just doing what Kofi does. No eliminations yet. Number five entering. Number five is The Miz. I know no one's super excited about that. But to book a Royal Rumble, you can't have all big, gigantic guys. And again, I'm doing this realistically. I'm not just going to have Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, The Rock. A bunch of unrealistic stuff. This is something I feel like could happen maybe in my world, but who knows. Again, still no elimination until number six. Number six is Solo Sikoa. And unfortunately for Carmelo Hayes, this is where he is over in the Royal Rumble. And Solo Sikoa takes his spot. Not really takes his spot. But Solo Sikoa gets the first elimination, and he is with Roman Reigns in this timeline. He is not broken up yet with the Bloodline. So the Bloodline running strong. Number six, Solo Sikoa. Carmelo Hayes has been eliminated. And after he eliminates Carmelo Hayes, Solo Sikoa just continues to beat on Kevin Owens, Kofi Kingston, Chris Jericho. He's just destroying everybody in the match. Number seven comes out, and it is the returning John Morrison, the parkour man. Is now in the match at number seven. And at first, The Miz thinks his best friend's back and they're going to be teaming up in this match. While in reality, John Morrison eliminates The Miz, and John Morrison is now in the Rumble. Miz is eliminated. Now time for number eight. Number eight is Judgment Day member Dominik Mysterio coming into the match. No eliminations. They just continue to fight. As the clock ticks down, number nine enters. It is none other than Big E, finally returning after the neck surgery, the neck injury. He is back in full force, and shockingly, Dominik Mysterio from the Judgment Day is taken out fairly quickly, mainly due to no other member being in the match, and Big E's back stronger than ever. Also at this time, Solo Sikoa eliminates Kofi Kingston, which makes Big E very, very unhappy, to where Big E is able to take out Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa is angry at ringside, tossing shit around. Not very happy because the Tribal Chief was hoping that Solo Sikoa would still be in this match and maybe win the whole thing for the Bloodline. So, at number 9, we're only down to 4 guys left in the match. Coming out number 10. Number 10 is Damian Priest coming in. He was not on time, alright? Dominik was not able to last until Damian Priest got in the match. Again, in this timeline that I'm doing, they haven't broken up yet. So number 10 is Damian Priest. No eliminations occur. Number 11, the music hits. Drew McIntyre. This is heel, mean, rugged Drew McIntyre enters the match. And unfortunately for the man who returned, John Morrison, this is where his time is ending. And Drew McIntyre claymores his head off of his shoulders. And John Morrison has been eliminated. Drew McIntyre is in the match. And he's beating up on everybody because, of course, he would. Number 12 coming out. It is the one and only Johnny Gargano. Johnny Wrestling is here. And no eliminations occur. He comes in the match, shows off what he can do, and shows everybody why he's one of the most underrated wrestlers in the world. Until number... Are we on 12 or are we on 13? We're on 13. Number 13, Braun Breaker enters. And unfortunately, Johnny Gargano is eliminated as he tries to go after Breaker, but Braun Breaker is just too strong and overpowers Mr. Johnny Wrestling. And unfortunately at this time is when Braun Breaker also eliminates the returning Big E. Braun Breaker making a name for himself as the future of the WWE, as he's been doing lately, destroying all these people. It's got absolutely crazy. He's insane, man. But that was number 13, Braun Breaker, coming to 14. The man who Braun Breaker took out, Ricochet, is number 14, and he is here. And he goes right after Braun Breaker, of course. But that's all that happens for now. Coming in number 15. Sami Zayn is the next entrant. Another guy from Braun Breaker's past. Again, no eliminations occur. Just the men beating each other up. The ring is filling up, though, until the next entrant. Number 16, the best in the world, CM Punk is here. And he does indeed not only eliminate Damian Priest from the Judgment Day, has been eliminated, but of course he takes out Drew McIntyre because, you know, they don't like each other. No matter what timeline we're in, they do not get along. So, 2 men have been eliminated by CM Punk, and the match continues. Number 17 is the whole effing show, RVD, making a surprise entrance to the Rumble. Number 17, no eliminations occur. Until number 18 is Big Bronson Reed. And unfortunately, he comes in, he wrecks everybody, man. He takes out Ricochet. Ricochet, I'm sorry, my man, I wish he could have made it longer. He takes out Ricochet. Not only does he take out Ricochet, he unfortunately takes out RVD in record time. Oh, god damn. Like I was saying, he takes out RVD. Unfortunately, RVD was returning in the Rumble, making a surprise entrance, but unfortunately does not last very long. At the same time this is all happening, maybe a little after, Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, and Sami Zayn are all having a little thing in the corner. You know what I mean? It's like the fearsome threesome right there. Kevin Owens has history of both men, but Chris Jericho tries to eliminate Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens helps Sami Zayn, and they both are able to take out Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho coming at number 2, finally eliminated in the Royal Rumble. Moving on to number 19. Number 19 is Otis, and unfortunately for Otis, right when he gets in the ring, Big Bronson Reed once again tosses him out, and Otis is eliminated. Moving on to number 20. Number 20 is Braun frickin' Strowman coming out, returning from injury, going right after Bronson Reed, the man who took him out. And Braun does the unthinkable. He eliminates Mr. Bronson Reed. But at the same time as he eliminates Bronson Reed, Braun frickin' Breaker eliminates Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman is eliminated along with Bronson Reed. We're down to these 4 guys going into 21. Number 21 is Gunther. And Gunther comes in strong, of course. And he eliminates the man who he lost to WrestleMania. He lost his Intercontinental Championship to Sami Zayn, and Sami Zayn is gone. Number 22 is Mr. Main Event Jey Uso. No eliminations occur. Number 23 is Big Boy, the almighty Bobby Lashley. And Bobby Lashley and Braun Breaker go at it full force until, shockingly, Braun Breaker is able to eliminate the almighty Bobby Lashley before the next entry comes out. We're now on to number 24, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And we finally get him and CM Punk to go at each other. Number 25 is Mr. Jimmy Uso. No eliminations occur. And number 26 is the one and only, the Viper, Randy Orton. And he comes in hitting RKOs on everybody. And this is unfortunately where his former friend and tag team partner Kevin Owens from number 1 is eliminated. Lucky number 27 is Mr. LA Knight. And again, the ring is getting really filled at this point until number 28 arrives. And it is Seth freaking Rollins. And you know who he's going at first. He eliminates the best in the world, CM Punk, from the match, along with the phenomenal AJ Styles is eliminated by Seth Rollins. Randy Orton is actually able to eliminate Gunther at this point, so Gunther is also eliminated from the match. Number 29 hits, and it is Mr. Roman Reigns, as he eliminates not only LA Knight, Jimmy Uso, and Mr. Main Event Jey Uso. Number 30 hits, and it is the returning Dean Ambrose / Jon Moxley. The final 5 of the Royal Rumble. Braun Breaker is eliminated after Orton counters a spear onto an RKO, and then Randy Orton is eliminated by Jon Moxley. Rollins would then be eliminated, and Jon Moxley and Roman would finish it off, with him eliminated Roman, with Moxley winning. Thank you.